Okay, so this is the second part of that. Well, it's the second question with an op-amp. And now we have a comparator circuit. And hopefully you remember the comparator only outputs either -7 in this case or 10. And 10 is VCC and -7 is minus VCC. Always the smaller number will be the bottom rail and the larger number will be the top rail. And it's going to put -7 in, or spit it out. V out will be -7 or 10. And in two cases, this will be if the V negative is going to be larger than V positive. So the input, the negative input is larger, the output will be -7. If the positive input is larger, then the output will be +10. But now the question, which one is larger? And here, there is a square wave as an input, and the square wave, usually a square wave, oh no, usually a square wave will be half its period, plus VP, and half its period minus VP, for example, instead of the peak voltage. And here's the period. In this case, this is 2 Hertz. This means a whole period will be 500 milliseconds. But now there's a pi/4 phase. This means at 0, this is already, and this is pi/2. At 0, it will be here. Pi/4 will be 250 divided by 2, 125. Oh, 62.5 milliseconds. It's going to have only the rest of that. That's going to be our zero. But now look, it's a 5 volts peak and it has a 10 volt offset, which means really the square wave will only go from, it's around 10. It will go from 15 to 5. And I'm not even actually gonna draw that much. Bye! And I'm not gonna draw the whole thing because it doesn't matter the phase, because it only goes from 5 to 15 and back, which means this V here that's put in the negative input connected to positive, and ground is connected to positive. So this is the V in minus. I should add here, if a comparator is powered and ground is connected to the positive input, what is V out for a 2 blah 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 connected to V in minus? So because V in minus is always above the V plus, which is ground, V out at any time will be -7 volts. I realize this is not a good question because the input is always above 0. So I'm gonna make a problem when the input is below 0 at some point.